Thanks for joining me this afternoon as we're looking at the next passage here in 2 Timothy. Carl, you're late.
Traffic. I don't know.
What traffic?
No, I'm here. I'm here. Hi. Wait a minute. The line? You got a line here? And the line's supposed to be here.
What?
This is supposed to.
I mean,
I'm texting your mom. This is
when I made the line is in the middle, and this is supposed to be in the middle, and so just.
I think you're saying I'm just too loud. I don't understand this.
I never have said that in my entire life. Have I said that you? Are too
you've
loud,
only known me for 7 months. So I guess that's not true either. Okay. So. Have you started yet?
Yeah. We were just getting ready to look at the passage here. Okay. So we're looking at 2 Timothy 3, 1 through 9. Carl, as I was reading through this, there was a ton of stuff in here that made me think back to last week's sermon. I mean, lists this stuff of, basically things that we should be fleeing away from. Just a lot of good stuff from last week that really just connects into this one. And so you should have fun this week as you're preparing and preaching on this passage here.
I'm not preaching Sunday. I'm actually preaching at Clinton. You're preaching, right? This is your passage, isn't it? Right?
No, I'm not preaching this week. Where's this? Check the schedule.
Okay.
See, this is what happens when he's late.
Dennis is preaching.
Oh, Dennis is preaching.
Dennis is preaching Sunday.
All right. Well, we better get him in on this. So let's give him a Zoom.
Right.
Let's give him a Zoom call here.
I got the computer here. We'll set that up. We'll find out what he's got to say about the passage.
All right.
Okay. Hey, Dennis, how you doing today, man?
Doing great.
So Nick and I were talking, and I thought he was preaching Sunday, and he thought I was preaching Sunday, and then we looked at the schedule and found out you're preaching Sunday, and so we thought we'd ask you a few questions about this passage. We're looking at it, and we're thinking, man, there's an awful lot of stuff in here that actually really follows from what I was talking about Sunday with all the things to flee and all that kind of stuff, a lot of selfish stuff going on in here, and kind of so there is some real and fake going on here too. So you just kind of take over. What do you see here in this passage? What would you want people to know before they come to church on Sunday?
Yeah, I think, as I looked at the sermon last week, you did a great job of setting up. It's really a continuation of the scriptures that you left off, because we're going to the other side now. I think we get almost a glimpse of what future is if we don't figure out what's real and fake. A little bit of some warnings ahead, kind of deal. So, that's what I guess I look at is, the warnings in our lives, that kind of thing.
Yeah, for sure. I see in verse 5, talks about having the appearance of godliness. So it's, this on the outside, you appear to have this, but then you deny God's power. To me, that is about as fake as it can get, where you have this mask on of, I'm going to look this way, but I don't actually believe what I'm doing.
Right. The first 3-4 verses are the usual list, I would call them, the not stay away from, kind of deals. But then you get in, I agree. I think, the idea of, I call it maybe that lukewarm Christian, there in verse 5, being aware of, what's real and what's not. Sometimes we can put that appearance on.
Yeah. And it's interesting in 7, we highlighted, always learning and never able to arrive at a knowledge of the truth. And it's like just spinning the wheels. You're just never actually going anywhere, which again, in the real and fake, that's all the fake part. If I'm this great person, but I never change, I never do anything good or whatever. Yeah.
So as an educator, do you see that playing out where you've got kids that they learn, but they never fully get the full picture of what they need to be?
Oh yeah, definitely. You've got, like I think about my math class, all week we practice, we do the homework, and then come to Friday when we have that big quiz, you think, okay, these kids have been right on it. They're shaking their heads, giving you all the cues, And it's like, how did you get 5 right on your quiz this week? It's like you put up a good show, but it was time that, it talks in here about eventually your folly will find you out.
Yeah.
Eventually we're all going to be tested, and our character or who we belong to, I think will eventually, everybody will figure it out.
Which is interesting because that last part really, I'm looking at, I guess it's part of verse 8, men corrupted in mind and disqualified regarding the faith. I mean, after a while, it finds you out. If you're still living in the stuff you're supposed to be fleeing, after a while, you can't keep living there and call yourself
Right.
a follower of God. It just doesn't work. Yeah.
Yep, I'd agree.
Yeah, no, good stuff.
Awesome.
Good stuff.
Yeah, well, thanks, Dennis, for joining us here on Zoom during your school day while the kids are, what are they, recessed right now? Or
PE.
nice.
Okay.
So Mrs. Berkey gets to take care of us.
That's right. That's right.
All
That's
right.
good.
Awesome.
Oh, that's
awesome.
good.
All right, great. Well, we're looking forward to what you got for us on Sunday. And yeah, we'll see you then.
Take
All
care.
right. See you guys.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, good,
I
good
think
stuff.
he's got it well in hand.
I think so.
So,
I
yeah.
don't think he needs
Yeah.
us.
No,
Yeah.
I mean, he was prepared, which is
Yeah.
Dennis, right? I mean,
Absolutely.
he's got
Absolutely.
his stuff all
Absolutely.
lined up and so, and it is. There's some good stuff in that passage. I think Dennis will do a great job with that. And it is amazing that those first few verses are all about, like, if you don't flee the stuff, then this is how you turn out, right?
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah, exactly.
yeah.
Yeah, this passage is just thick with the idea of real versus fake. We see a lot of the fake
Yes.
stuff here,
Yeah.
where it's avoid these things, stay away from these things, stay away from these fake things, but go the other direction.
Yeah,
So,
no, definitely.
So anyway, what do we have this week for real
Okay.
versus fake? I noticed we don't have any food, which I'm just gonna say it. I'm disappointed.
Yeah, I know.
really like
I know, me
eating.
too. Me too. I mean, I thought you were picking up the steaks, and I guess that didn't happen. So all right.
Yeah.
But we do have a real versus fake here.
Okay.
I've got a lot of golf balls. My dad finds golf balls and gives them to me, and then I lose them
And then
somewhere.
you lose them.
Hit them into the field or whatever. So I've got some golf balls here, and 2 of them would be name brand golf balls.
Okay.
I mean, we're talking just the real thing, and a couple of them are more the maybe you buy them at Walmart and they're not name brand. So
Sure.
So we're gonna just I'll just bounce a couple, and you tell me what you think it's name brand or not. So the name
Okay.
brand that we're talking about here is Bridgestone and Titleist. Those would be the name brands. The other one, I don't even want to bring up what those are. So anyway, so
Are you embarrassed to
yeah,
have
well,
those?
yeah. Well, I mean, I just found them in the bag, right? Okay.
Okay.
I wouldn't want anybody to get upset if I was calling their favorite ball a bad thing. But if you shoot a
Those
noodle,
those golfers, they're kind of sensitive.
Okay, yeah, and there are sensitive people out there. And if your initials are Dwayne Sharp and you hit a noodle ball, oh, come on, Dwayne, what are you using the noodle for? Okay, so anyway, all right, none of these are noodles. All right.
Okay.
So here I got a couple balls here.
All
I'll
right.
just try to.
And they're taped on it, so I can't see.
Yeah, he can't see what
can't
the
see what
brand is or anything like
Yeah.
that. If Rick was here, he'd probably be able to tell even with the
Probably.
tape off because
Yeah.
he notices the other stuff.
Yeah.
So here we go. I'll just kind of see how. Came about that high.
Okay. All right.
So that's ball number 1. Here's ball number 2. Okay, about that
Okay.
high. About that high.
Literally the same.
About this high. So we got 4. Would you like to see them again? Or are you good?
I'm just gonna
okay.
make a guess because
Okay.
I literally have no idea.
Okay, go ahead.
The first one was a non-name brand.
This is correct. This is a non-name brand.
Okay.
I can show you. So
Okay.
it's a precept, which, I mean, if you think it's a good ball, that's fine. You can golf with Dwayne. So it's okay. Go ahead.
All right. And then I would say the next two were the name brands.
Oh, the next two
and
and
the last one was the non-name brand.
Okay. Well, the last one happens to be Titleist. I know that.
Okay.
So this is
was wrong. That's
like
Titleist.
the name brand of all name brands.
That's about the only name brand that I actually know. in
Okay.
golf.
All right. And this is the Bridgestone.
So the third one was the
Bridgestone,
Okay.
which that's right. But this one here, like there's only one name on only one part of the ball, which tells you something. And no telling.
I can't even tell what it is.
So, but that's
Crossfire.
So that's a kind of a. So
All right. Well.
so and I'm not doing it because I think I can tell simply by the sound. That's kind of That's kind of a Taylor. Yeah.
Okay.
See, and there's a difference, right? I mean,
Yeah.
so this one, that's the kind of the dud. This is the Titleist.
Yeah,
I don't know,
gotcha.
just maybe it depends where it hits on the
Yeah.
flooring back
Yeah.
here.
Yeah.
So.
So, all right. Well, now that we've concluded that I know very little about golf balls.
But that's okay.
Which
that's
is
okay.
fine.
Plenty of room for improvement then. You know,
Yeah.
as we'll have to get out on the course
That's true.
again
That's true.
and work on that. So
Yeah. Well, we appreciate you joining in with us as we look at real versus fake, 2 Timothy 3, 1 through 9, and some golf balls. We hope to hear from you in between and see you Sunday.
take care.